share but a few moments of the life of Rebbetzin Chaya Mushka. Each portrays volumes about her persona, but remain for us only glimpses into a life of such moments. When it was inevitable that her father, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson, the sixth Rebbe, would be exiled for keeping Judaism alive in Russia, it was his daughter, Chaya Mushka, whom he chose to take with him as his confidant. Her courage, her quick mind, and her devotion to the cause of Yiddishkeit made her the most apt choice to accompany him. And when he was ultimately freed, it was his daughter, Chaya Mushka, that he celebrated. Many years later, when her husband, the Rebbe of righteous memory, was beseeched by Hasidim to accept the title of Rebbe and assume the mantle of leadership of the Chabad Lubavitch movement, it was Rebbetzin Chaya Mushka who encouraged him to do so. Despite the demands it would place on her private life, despite the Rebbe's own reluctance, despite the immense personal sacrifice for her, the Rebbetzin gave away everything she had for Hasidim and for the greater Jewish community. Throughout the years, the Rebbetzin stood steadfast by the Rebbe as he strove to bring the knowledge of God to all humanity. The global expansion of Chabad, the thousands of emissaries spread on all continents, the institutions of education and of social welfare, are all to her credit. As the wife of the Rebbe, she shared him not only with the Jewish world, but with all of mankind. Sadly, the Rebbe and Rebbetzin had no children of their own. A child visiting their home once asked, "Where are your children?" To which the Rebbetzin warmly replied, "The Hasidim are my children." Today, thousands of young girls have been named for her and hundreds of institutions have been established in her memory. Jewish woman today represents us all. Often juggling a career and a home, she maintains her dignity in both roles. She is the center of Jewish life, the source of Jewish strength, and the focus of Jewish identity. The Jewish woman is praised as the Akeret Habayit, the foundation of the home. It is she who sets the tone in the home and endows her children with her values. She helps to forge the direction her entire family will take as they travel along the journey of life. And not only for her husband and children, her dedication charters a course for her future generations too. It is she who enables her family to continue to give and to grow, by passing on the knowledge of our Jewish heritage and tradition. Today we gather to celebrate as Mirel steps over the threshold from childhood into womanhood on the occasion of her bat mitzvah. This is a milestone not only for Mirel, but for her entire family, her community, and indeed the entire nation of Israel. It is my pleasure to present to you the Jewish woman of tomorrow.
Throughout history, we have seen how the Jewish woman in particular has served as that core of strength in the Jewish people. Through all the difficulties and struggles our people have encountered, Jewish women have kept the flame of Torah and Yiddishkeit burning bright. Every Friday night, as the sun is about to set, the Jewish woman recites a blessing, lights a candle, and suddenly the entire home is filled with the glow of sanctity and peacefulness that touches the soul of every member of the household and stays with them the whole week through. Indeed, the lights of Shabbat create an environment of love and harmony between the members of the family. The fact that Jewish women light the Shabbat candles Friday night goes beyond the physical flames themselves. You hear, Mirel? We are meant to be the keepers and protectors of the flames of the Torah, for the true center of the Jewish home is not in the shul the yeshiva, or the study hall. It is in the home, the Jewish home where the woman reigns supreme as the spiritual queen. She brings life into the world and nurtures life along the path of goodness and truth. This tradition of lighting Shabbat candles not only affects our own homes, but the rest of the world as well. With everything that's going on in the world today, there's a lot of spiritual darkness out there. We can change that. Every act of kindness performed for another human being, every gem of Torah's wisdom studied and shared, sheds a radiant light that pushes away a lot of darkness. The candles of Shabbat represent this message of light and hope.
I feel privileged to have this responsibility of being the next Jewish woman in this long line of history. I have just been handed the torch of life, the torch of Jewish womanhood, and I plan to take this light which I was given and light up the world around me. I draw tremendous inspiration from all of these remarkable women that you just met. Additionally, I would like you to meet a few exemplary women that were not necessarily famous, they showed that you are very special to me and have shaped who I am as I become a Jewish woman. First, my mother. Mommy, you are such a special person in so many ways. Not only are you always available to help me with my homework, questions, or projects, you are always there for others. What I admire most about you is that you put the needs of others before your own. This is a trait that I would love to be able to emulate as I grow up to be a Jewish woman and mother on my own. My puppy dies. Puppy, your home is like a second home to me, and there is no place I enjoy going quite as much. You are welcoming, patient, and kind to all of your children and grandchildren, and your cake corner is incredible. Puppy, I can't just think about you when you're at a people's run. The way that you're always happy and make those around you happy as well. The fact that your home is always open to all tells me so much about you and of how you are such a giving person. And one more thing, you love going to New York to get a prize from the Sunday prize box. My puppy Postbound. Puppy, thank you so much for caring about me the way that you do. Even with so many grandchildren, thank God, you take interest in how each of us are doing at school and are always concerned about our health. I am so inspired by the way that you live a life, committed to bringing duty to the Jewish community in the Twin Cities. I'm not sure how you survived all those years of cold Minnesota winters, but I know that you have made the city a much warmer place through your love and dedication to your students and community. My great-grandmother, Bobby Ehrman. Bobby Ehrman is one of the first emissaries that was sent by the rabbi in the 1940s to Springfield to open up the nation for the Jewish community there. My mother's grandparents, Bobby Spuggs and Bobby Gorsbaum. While I've never had the privilege to meet either of them, I've heard so much about them. It is their dedication and commitment to Judaism and to their families that has brought me here today. And lastly, my great-grandmother, Bobby Deitch, who I am named after. Bobby Deitch is the matriarch of the Deitch family and was such an exemplary Jewish woman in every aspect of her life. She loved every Jew that she met, always finding a good word to share with them. But most importantly, she had a strong faith in God. This faith was not an easy task for her to achieve. After all, she did enter the war, which lost many members of her family. Eventually, when she settled in love, her life was not that easy for her either. As for namesake, I hope I can continue to incorporate this type of deep faith. Even at my age, life can present challenges, but I take great comfort in knowing that all is for the best and works out well. Preparation for my bar mitzvah, my parents and I decided that I would learn something that would be an achievement for myself and make my parents proud of me, but additionally, would be something that would have significance and meaning to the legacy of my grandparents and great-grandparents. In our family, there has always been a lot of emphasis placed on learning chapters of the Tanya by heart. So in this spirit, and in honor of memory of my loved ones, I've studied chapter 32 of the Tanya by heart. The reason why I studied this chapter is because 32 in the Hebrew alphabet is Lamed Bet. Lamed Bet spells the word Li, which means heart. This chapter is the heart of the Tanya. This Tanya is the most important book in Hasidic philosophy and talks about loving your fellow as you love yourself. This chapter talks about it in depth, and that is what I would like to talk about today. There is a famous story in the Talmud of how an individual wanted to learn more about the Torah. So he approached the giant of his generation, Shammai, and asked him if he could teach him the Torah while he's standing on one foot. Shammai kicked him out of his house, saying, "Why are you making a mockery of the Torah? The Torah has too much information to be able to learn in just a few minutes." So this man didn't give up, and he went to another great sage of his generation, Mirel, and asked him the same question. Mirel's response was, "What you don't want done to you, don't do to others." And the rest is his commentary. Now go on. The person was not stupid, and he understood what Mirel was saying. Mirel said to him, "What is at the heart of Judaism? Is Judaism all about you? Is it all about other people? When you come to recognize that the needs and comforts of other people come first, then you can truly start to learn and internalize the message of the Torah." I want to tell you that at times it's difficult for me to live here in Abu Dhabi, about 30 minutes away from the rest of my class in school, and for that matter, away from New York, where all the action is, no offense to Philly. I'm forever grateful for my parents for moving to this community. It's through this that I have honorable opportunities to live up to this principle on a daily basis, and it even encourages me to do so. Yes, at times life will be a lot easier and simpler, but it will not be as meaningful. I try to live up to this principle that Mirel calls a great principle of the Torah. Mirel actually expounds on this principle by saying, "Ahav Shalom, V'odeh Shalom, Ahav Esavir, Shuvikavan Torah." Persons who love peace, pursue peace, bring people closer to the Torah. Ahav Shalom means love peace. A practical interpretation will mean to be a positive person. This way, you will always have good things to say about others, will automatically encourage peace. V'odeh Shalom means to pursue peace. To accomplish this, you have to be creative. You can't just sit there. You have to do something about it. This reminds me of something that the Baba Torah used to say often. If you have just even learned the letter Aleph, teach the letter Aleph. Don't wait until someone asks you to teach them. And don't even wait for you to learn and know more. If you know something, share it. If you have talent or ability to help someone, then do it. To pursue peace means to look for the opportunities to recover our Torah, to bring them closer to the Torah and the heritage. And this speaks to our person, Moses, as one additional detail. Not only should we be pursuing peace, Moses says, we should choose life. What does Moses mean by saying to choose life? What else will we choose? Moses is telling us that we should make decisions that lead to life, lead to good things, even if it is sometimes difficult to do. I hope that now I can continue to make the right decisions that will also have a positive effect on my future. Another good decision that I'm about to make is to hand over the mic to my mother. But before I do that, I want to take this opportunity to thank all my family and friends for coming to celebrate my bar mitzvah with me. Special thanks also goes to the wonderful woman who gave up so much time to help make this day so special. And now I am lucky enough to have the opportunity to present to you the most awesome, loving, caring mother in the entire world, Mommy.
Who needs mascara anyway? Mirel, today I stand beside you as your mother. Don't read my speech. Your mother whose heart is bursting with pride seeing her daughter celebrate her ascent into womanhood. A mother who wants to sing her daughter's praises to the world. A mother who just wants to tell her daughter how much she loves her and appreciates her. Mirel, you're a girl with tremendous strength of character and mind. You use these gifts in so many meaningful ways. You know, we all know how hard it is to work on and improve who we are, but that has never stopped you. Tati and I recall so vividly how as a young child, if at times you'd gotten upset, just upset about something and seemed entirely inconsolable, you would take a few minutes to yourself to go to your room for what we called calm down time and come out as a completely transformed and refocused person. And I don't mean a girl who put on a forced smile or a frustrated attitude with an angry person underneath, but I'm talking really without any lingering trace of negativity. People many times your age never master what your strong and powerful mind can. And Mirel, I truly admire your deep connection with Hashem. Your daily davening, your prayers are never out of obligation. The women who come to shul, who are sitting here tonight, that come on a regular basis, they've seen how your prayers are a source of joy and meaningfulness for you. And you inspire so many in your own personal growth and relationship to Hashem. Mirel, as we've just seen, you have a great legacy of inspirational and powerful women that preceded you. These women were like all of us. They were daughters, mothers, sisters, and wives. But these women rose above it all. When presented with challenges and challenging experiences or times, they reached deeply into their soul, harnessing their beautiful, true inner midot, their character traits, and left an impact that changed the course of Judaism forever. So Mirel, today I'd like to present you with a gift that represents this chain that is our heritage, that connects us back to our matriarch Sarah. A gift that represents our hopes and prayers, that you internalize the message and legacy that each of these women have bestowed upon you on your journey to continue as the next link in our tradition as a strong and powerful Jewish woman. This gift